Okay, too many times when you go to the doctor, they immediately prescribe you a medication to take care of your problems instead of actually going after the root cause of your medical troubles.
We have all experienced this, and it's something our next guest is dedicating her entire career and practice to reverse. We would now like to welcome the founder and chief health coach of Modern Holistic Health, Dr. Elena Villanueva. Welcome to Great Day.
Thanks for having me here.
This is a big problem, I feel like, in our healthcare system, where we're going after the problem that's already there rather than what caused it. Do you see that as well?
Well, yeah, and you know, that's just been a trend that unfortunately we've been kind of going in that direction for a while. But the good news is that people are kind of waking up and becoming aware that, hey, you know, what I've been doing all these years, it's not working. I'm actually on more medications than I was before, and I'm feeling worse than I was before. And the good news is that there are other answers and solutions.
We're talking about kind of chronic illnesses. What causes these chronic illnesses?
So usually it's a combination of different things that cause it, but some of the most common things are actually the most simple things that we're not thinking about. And I think what it's really important for people to know is that they're not broken and there's nothing wrong with them. And so if we can just unpack and uncover what some of the most common root causes are, which is what our focus has been on for many, many years now, is collecting data to understand what's really going on, we find that there are some common denominators.
No surprise, stress is one of those, right?
Oh, absolutely. Stress can manifest in so many different ways. And, you know, and it's not just stress. We're looking at emotions and unprocessed trauma. All of these things that kind of, you know, going along with the positive affirmations, we kind of can lose our way. And so our perspective on how we see ourselves and the world around us can get really, really skewed and really precipitate more stress emotionally. And there are a lot of published studies out there now that talk about how when we have unprocessed emotions, unresolved trauma, and this chronic stress as a result of not dealing with these things, they show up as chronic illnesses, autoimmune disease, chronic pain, you know, migraines, all these different things that if we just looked a little bit deeper, we could unpack that and actually help these people heal.
So that's through therapy? Is it through, how do you, if someone says that and you figure out, okay, it's stress and trauma in your life, how do you fix it though?
So therapy is actually one common thing that we all know about, and then nowadays there are actually what some people are calling the Ferrari of therapies. There are somatic healing modalities and other type of modalities and approaches that we can take so that we can take a more active role in being able to actually rewire our neurology because we get stuck in those patterns and then it's really hard to get out of the pattern. So what do? You go to your therapist and you're replaying your same story all the time. That doesn't help people feel better. But when you can rewire your neurology and actually put a different set of lenses on to see things from a different perspective is everything, then you can start to rewire your neurology and you can jump out of those old thought patterns. And when you can jump out of those old thought patterns, your emotions and how you feel about yourself and the world around you change. When that happens, you have over 200 neurochemical and biochemical reactions that start to change in your favor for healing rather than going against you to end up creating high blood pressure and all of these other issues.
So instead of just talking about it with a therapist, like what modalities is this through, like meditation or a different way of thinking about it?
Absolutely. So meditation, breath work, a lot of grounding exercises, getting outside and actually grounding yourself. It sounds funny, like that doesn't really work. Well, it actually really does because at our core, we have a bioenergetic field. And so if we go outside and we're grounding and we're doing some meditation,
like
sitting in stillness, putting your feet in the grass, getting out, that can work really well. There are some modalities like TRE that were originally used and designed for the military that actually teach them and help them shake the stress out of their body. So you can you can literally shake it out, and so you can combine all of these different modalities of breath work, meditation, and movement to help.
I know this is the beginning. I know there's so much more that we can learn from you. You can always go to modernholistichealth.com to learn more. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Giving us other options.